Rolling Deez 20's presents Trauma Team Chronicles. Starring Prince as rocker boy Andre, big sexy guy. Ivy as solo Maverick Cortez. Liz as Nomad Hiroto Hero James. Theta as Medtech Nara Juan. Juice as Redacted. And I am Mikey Mike, your benevolent referee. Trauma Team is an elite force of paramedical techs. Those in Night City who can afford the eddies depend on them to get out of any situation. The members of Trauma Team abide by their slogan: stabilize, protect, extract. Welcome to the 22nd shift. Pink slip.
We're live.
Hey! Oh. Hey!
Wow.
How's everybody doing? Welcome to Rolling These 20s presents Trauma Team Chronicles, a Cyberpunk Red Adventure. We are spotlit by Roll20, and we're also happy. We'll be way happier in a couple of weeks when they put out the Cyberpunk Red module for Roll20. But gosh, we love them so much. And I love you all. How you been? How you doing? What's the good news?
I'm doing pretty good. Busy. How about you?
Stressed but blessed. You know, that's going to be my first tattoo. Just stressed but blessed. That's me.
You sure you want that as a tattoo, though? Like, because then that means you're permanently stressed. Like, this is stuck on you at that point.
Hey, don't put bad juju in your body, man.
It's stressed but blessed, but you can only see it if you're undressed.
You see? Juice gets it the best.
Wow.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
It begins.
We're professionals, y'all. We know what we're doing.
I know, this is turning into a hot mess.
Hot Mess
I
Express.
mean, I was impressed. Yeah. So yeah, join us for 3 hours as we just rhyme words. And yeah, that could be a fun. No. But yeah, last week we had a little bit of a, what do you call it? Side mission. We did a little flashback, but this week we're jumping back into the action. But before we do, we'll do our intros. We'll see what we remember from 2 weeks ago, and we'll take it from there. Let's start our intros, and let's go with Juice. Or someone who didn't just take a bite of
Hello.
something. Okay.
No, I'm Juice. No pronouns, just Juice. And I will be playing Redacted this evening, our Netrunner.
And Ivy.
I'm Ivy. I will be playing Maverick Cortez, the solo, who is very much just wants to get off the train at this point. Like, let's just grab our shit and go. Why are we here?
Liz.
I am Liz. I will be playing Hiroto James, our pilot and nomad.
And Prince.
Hello, everyone. I'm Prince, also known as Dimples and Dice around the internet, and I am playing your friendly neighborhood rocker boy and shit starter, and currently a corpo. Andre, big sexy guy. Both of our pronouns are he, him. And I'm probably going to want to murder someone before this episode is over, but we'll see how that works.
You're already a corporate hostage. You're also a corporate hostage right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you are. And I'm Mikey Mike, the referee, benevolent. And my pronouns are he, him. And yeah, after someone does a recap, I'll be ready to jump in.
Liz,
I'll go.
would you like me to tag team with you at least?
We did it as we didn't get a ton done, honestly.
To be fair, we didn't. Yeah, like
we did some individual things. I know for the crew that was out with the Nomads at Dustville, we did some individual things. I believe Redacted and Maverick hung out, got to know each other a little better.
Yep.
Hero helped around town. Everybody helped around town, basically, because there was a barricade of corpos going on. And the decision was made to go rob this train that had just been robbed by another group. And basically Hero was voluntold that this was her mission. So, she asked the rest of the gang if they were willing, and they were, so they went and landed on top of this train and broke in, and Redacted did some very, very cool net running stuff. I believe that Redacted accidentally also got set on fire again.
Yeah, Maverick had to put him out because Redacted did not want to put out the fire themselves.
They killed like 3/4 of the people that were in the train by being able to just take control of the stuff that was inside. So that was super helpful. What else? And that's kind of where we left off with the train heist group. While that's all going on, Dre was doing his thing in Night City. He had made an agreement with his sister, and come hell or high water and how he feels about it, he is going to honor his word. He has been at least enjoying the champagne and alcohol and company and parties that come along with it. He had been to a number of parties, and this one that he was at, his sister was not at, and a woman comes up, starts talking to him, saying, "Hey, I need you to call your friends and tell them exactly what I'm going to say." And Dre tells him, "Go fuck yourself." That doesn't go over well. Dre tries leaving. Again, twins. Don't know what's up with the twins getting us in trouble, but here we are, another set of Corpo twins.
Yeah.
Basically, take Dre hostage and drag him out.
Tranked.
Yeah, drag him out to use as, I believe, collateral to try and convince the Nomads to
I think the only reason he was needed there was because you're going to have them at least talk to us. We literally just need you to get us in the door. He was like, "Fuck you, I'll call them at most." And then they're like, "Yeah, no."
And you had tried calling your sister, and she wasn't around either. I think her bodyguard had said that there was a problem on her end too.
They couldn't find her. That's the thing. They were all like, she was just gone. She was poofed. She poofed out of existence, and everyone was confused.
Yep. And that was basically where we left off.
Yeah, and I'll add that, the corporation is Petrochem that has Dustville surrounded, and they want the Nomads off of the land. So there's the threat of some sort of invasion or movement of the people. And that where we last left off, Redacted had managed to get control of the node inside of the train, was able to shoot off a turret that took care of a couple of the people on the inside. And in the distance, you could see that there were some sort of group massing on the tracks up ahead. And I think that we'll pick up there with the train is moving forward. Maverick, you are in the back of the train, inside of the car, and facing off against an armed Red Chrome Legion ganger.
Yep.
And just for background, I think you all would know that the Red Chrome Legion is sort of a fascist, like neo-fascist hate group. And they're like united around like these kind of hate ideologies, and they wear kind of militaristic uniforms or outfits. And they don't like things that aren't right or fit into their thing. So they're not like the best of gangs, if you like, but you guys would know about the Red Chrome Legion.
So these are people we wouldn't show any mercy to. Right, exactly.
And also that this train is owned by Militech. It's a Militech Hammerhead train, which is a major corporation to be stealing a train from. And so we left off there. I believe Maverick, Hero and Redacted, I don't exactly remember where you guys were, but I think Hero, you were still in the AV in the back of the train on top, right?
I was still up top, and as far as I remember, so was Redacted.
I think I had I was thinking about going inside. I think I went inside and hid, maybe.
That might have been it.
That feels
you were still up top looking down at the entrance. However,
that might have been it. Because I remember trying to see if I could see Maverick, but you told me that the referee told me that there were too many boxes and stuff in the way, and so I can't remember if I remember moving. I just don't remember if I moved into the train or away from the opening up top. We can just say I'm still up top.
Okay, so I'll put you up top, and you guys should be able to move your icons. But I'll put you in the back of, that's where that entrance would be. And behind this here, it's like a kind of like hiding spot. And Hero, we'll put you, I guess, here just to signify on top. And I'm going to keep the initiative order that we have, because I think we're still in it. And this train is zooming along. There are people up ahead. I will remind Redacted that you do have control of these turrets on the inside, but those turrets are only in this room here. Yes.
For the people listening, could you describe the room?
Sure. So this is a train car. This is a short train that has 3, what are they called? Cars. Our party is coming in through the back car, which is filled with cardboard boxes and wooden crates that are stacked high and kind of create these little pockets to hide in. And our second car has fewer things in it. It's mostly for a place where people can kind of sit and hang. And the third room, or the next car, is is right next to the caboose. No, is that the front or the back? The engine of the train. And then here there are metal crates that look more secure and heavy duty, if you like. And then in the front is where the controls are for the train itself.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And also I'll add that they're speeding through the desert outside of Night City. So all around is kind of that landscape.
And the turrets that you were just describing are in the car with the metal crates, correct?
That's right.
Great.
And our order here is Hero, Redacted, our gang, and then Maverick. So let's start with Hero. Redacted, you're on deck. What's your move here?
Panic a little. Stop panicking. I'm up top. I see that we've got 2 minutes before we're swamped. Maybe 2 minutes. So I'm going to run over to the trapdoor. There we go. That's on the roof. And basically not like monkey hang down, but just kind of like head and chest in. Can I see anybody else?
I would say that you can see Redacted at the bottom of that trapdoor. And then if you try to look forward, you just see kind of boxes and then a little opening, but you can't see past that opening.
I can't see the dude you had described as being in there. The bigger looking dude.
I would say you can't even really see Maverick from from that trapdoor.
Quick look around. Do I notice the boxes that seem like the boxes we're here for?
I would say that you do not. The boxes that were described to you were described as being more heavy duty than what you see here. Yeah.
So I will just continue to kind of hang half in and half out of this doorway. I will yell down, "We've got company in like a minute. We gotta move." And I will hold some shooting for in case I see anything worth shooting.
Okay. Redacted. You hear you see Hero's head pop in and shout out, "You got company." What's your move?
I remember the last thing that I did was also alerting Maverick that there were 3 people before coming from the direction of the room with the turrets towards Maverick. I don't see them on the map, so did I kill them?
Yeah, so you activated the turrets and killed them, except one of them ran to the front of the train towards where the controls are. And that's this person here.
Right. I wish I could dive into the net space and like portal and reappear somewhere else in the train. That would be really
that would be dope. That would be very useful.
Just like
so many occasions.
Just like jump into like a power outlet or something.
That'd be dope.
But I can't.
It's
so
okay.
I peek around the corner and I see I could probably see Maverick hiding over there. And I am okay. The turrets. Nope, I have to choose net action or meat action. So I'm gonna choose meat action. And I want to run towards that person, the enemy that's right by that other door in this car, to like hopefully try and like flank or distract or draw fire away from Maverick so that Maverick can go in and, you know, take care of business, risking potential harm.
Okay, you want to make a diversion.
Yeah. I don't know if I can do some like crouching tiger, hidden net runner shit and like run sideways along these boxes and then like jump down. Not like piggyback style like I did in the Mr. Kelly fight. Although that would be pretty cool if I could, but I know I probably can't.
What's your move?
7.
Oh, you got a lot of move. You're fast.
Wait, maybe it's not. Maybe it's 5? I'm pretty sure it's 7. It's 7.
Yeah. So I would say I could say that you could definitely get to them. And if you wanted to do some sort of piggyback, like grab them with your legs, something like that, I would make it a brawling move, like you're trying to grapple them.
Sure, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay. So that'd be your brawling versus their brawling.
Yep. Okay. Spending a couple of luck on this right at the jump.
And don't forget, everyone, you can refresh your luck.
I don't know what I rolled.
20 total.
I mean, that's pretty dope.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah, and with a 20, like Maverick, you see Redacted drop in, run past you, flip in the air, and land with their legs around this person's neck. Just grabbing them like Charlie's Angels from the Naughty Naughties or whatever.
Okay then. Maverick will aim to.
I wink at Maverick as I do it.
Maverick just winks back and goes to shoot the motherfucker. Because I don't think I can get around him.
As you do that, and their hands immediately go to your legs, and they're going to try and break out of it. Give me another brawling roll as they try to resist your chokehold.
This may have been a total waste, but that's fine. It's fun.
Nice.
Oh,
Another 20.
Again.
Oh. And they're struggling and trying to get off, but they
die.
Yeah, you do a lot of dancing. You've got some strong quads, some taut hamstrings.
I don't dance well, but I dance strong.
And you have a tight grip on them, and they cannot release it. Maverick, your move.
Okay, so question for Redacted: the intent was to distract them so I can move behind and get what we came for, or to attack them? I don't remember. I don't understand if that. What was your intent for Maverick to do?
I think you should do whatever you would like to do. It was meant to be a distraction for like whatever you wanted to do, to make whatever you want to do a little more easy. Cool,
appreciate it. I'll probably just shoot him because I want this fucker dead and done with. Because if he did, can't bother us later. It's fine.
Okay. You got the very heavy pistol, right?
Yeah, I do have the very heavy pistol, so I will do the attack. 15, but he has pretty big armor on those. I don't know how.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Oh shit! Yeah, yay! Okay, believe in yourself. Damn it. 15 total.
Nice.
And then I will probably just do it again.
The very heavy has 2.
Oh shit! No, it has rate to fire 1.
Very, it's only rated fire 1.
Right. Also, no, I don't have the thing on damage. I have it in everything. Never mind. I figured out how my combat awareness works fully, and I was thinking of a thing, but I have it in a different thing. Never mind. Yeah, so I will probably just move to make any 1, 2. Like I'd probably just move right in front of him.
Okay.
Like that. Yeah, that's my turn. Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, and you that's bad math. Sorry, I'm doing bad math. Yeah, and your shot hits, and it underneath the Red Chrome Legion's military uniform, you could hear the bullet kind of hitting against their armor, and they kind of bounce back from it and are still struggling as you get close up to them with your heavy pistol ready.
Could I also, while I'm up there, just slap him on the head, occasionally, just kind of like
no damage, just flavor. No damage, just flavor.
Yeah, yeah. And he's like, "Fuck you, son of motherfucker!" And he's cussing you out as you're playing bongos on the forehead.
Yeah, Redacted, you're stronger than I
thought. Hero, give me a perception as you're still on top of this train.
I never skip leg day.
With a 12, I would say that you can tell that up ahead, whoever's there has some heavy duty weapons. And you recognize someone is holding a weapon kind of like this. And that is not a light weapon, that is a heavy weapon.
That is a goddamn problem.
Yes. They're getting closer. You still have about a minute until you're on them. What would you like to do?
I hear scuffling and shuffling down below. I've heard shooting and stuff. Okay, I will drop down. Come around. Do I see the boxes in this room?
No. From earlier, I'll tell you that all you see still are just wooden or cardboard boxes. Not in this room.
Come on, you stupid thing. Okay, hold on. My character sheet has decided to turn into a very small box, and I can't get it back open now. There it goes.
Sure.
What are you looking for?
The damn thing we're here for! Try to see what my move is. 7. Okay.
Which is what exactly? We got told crates. Nothing else.
We got told crates. 4 heavy-duty crates. So I will push past.
There's 4 metal ones up ahead.
Yeah. Into the next room. Do I see them in here anywhere?
You, without needing to roll, I would say you do not.
Fuck!
You. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I would say, yeah, you don't see anything as described to you in here. It looks like there's just like some boxes of kibble. There's a couple of bottles of Smash. It looks like maybe this is where they were hanging out, chilling for the ride.
I'll go ahead. I don't know if I can use my action to like move and grab if I make it and find them.
If you find them, I would say, yeah, if you have move left.
I don't have it. That's the thing. I was going to say if I can use my action to move. Because I don't have, I have like a movement of 7. I've got like 2 squares left, maybe.
Yeah, I would say you could do like running, which I think doubles your move. So we could say that. You would lose your action, but you can, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just book it to the next car. Are they in here?
You see several boxes that are high tech, look like the ones you need, little keypads on them. Like these are weapon holding military grade, Militech grade crates.
How many, like I can't grab them now, but just so I can start planning, how many do you could like sizing them up?
Each of you, they could be carried by one person. Each one can be carried by one person, but they wouldn't be able to hold it. They would have to use both hands and kind of grab it like a cool, like kind of like a cooler size, you know, like you're going to the beach kind of thing.
Okay.
Definitely heavier than a cooler, or I don't know how much you drink when you go to the beach, but you know, heavy.
Okay. Well, that's my turn. I just ran past. I'm like, I don't find these stupid fucking things.
All of you hear the horns of the train blaring loudly. In here, I would say, Hero, you can see this dude at the controls hitting the horn. And beyond them, you can see the figures getting closer and closer.
I'm just going to yell, are those your people or are we all in trouble?
And they're going to say, oh, fuck, and turn towards you. Redacted, it's your turn.
So I'm up here on a little joyride, but I still have my node connection to the turrets. By any chance, can I still, by looking through the lens of the turrets or whatever, can I get a clear shot on the person in the front?
No, I would say that you wouldn't be able to get a clear shot from them through that door.
Okay.
If they were standing even just here, you would probably be able to get them, you know, but yeah.
Okay. I still want to intimidate the fuck out of them, so I'm just gonna start shooting in the direction of that front car. I know I'm not gonna hit anything, so
suppressing fire.
Yeah, I don't know the need to roll
give
anything.
Me that.
Just kind of like da, 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 da. Oh no! Should I roll to make sure that I don't accidentally hit Hero?
I'm about to say Hero's in the room, Sweetie.
Yeah, and I'm trying to. I don't remember what the rules are with controlling the turrets. I feel like you have to roll.
It's probably still an interface roll, right?
Let's check. This is on my usual automated turn. Yeah, I will say let's just make it a net. Let's make it your interface.
Okay. Well, I accidentally rolled another couple of luck points with that last brawl, so I'm down to 3, and I want to make sure that I don't hit Hero, so I'm going to spend all 3 on this.
You get your luck back at the beginning of the game, so you should be full on luck.
Oh yeah, he's been.
Okay.
Redacted's been using all of it.
They've been spinning the shit out of it.
Okay, well, never mind.
I meant to do it once, and I accidentally forgot to take it off, so I spent it again. So fuck it. Here goes the rest of my luck.
I feel bad. So I mean, I'll give you this.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It was my. I should have been more diligent. So.
Very good.
We mark it. We fix it.
Yeah, it's fine.
11. About 11.
That's an 11.
And I'll say with an 11, the turrets go off, bah, 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 and their bullets are hitting the doorway and the wall right beside that entrance. And then, the man at the front is unfazed as the turrets are hitting the walls, just standing there still. And Hero, you can see like his face is just grinning as he's raising his weapon towards you, and the bullets and sparks are flying off the wall. Unfazed.
As far as he knows, they're like malfunctioning, but he's probably just like, that's not important right now.
Yeah.
That'll be it for me. No, I mean that's one net action. Oh.
I don't think you're connected to anything else with the turrets.
I don't think I can really do much else because this was really the objective that I had. Could I pathfind to see if I can like node into the train itself with my other one of my other net actions?
I would say that from where you are, you know that you are at the end of the net architecture.
Okay.
There is no node for controlling the train.
All right, then I'll just hang tight.
Okay. But while you're hanging tight, give me a brawling roll as they try to throw you off of them again.
Let me clear my luck.
And
that's my third 18 for this brawling.
And they're trying to get out of it, and they've been holding on to their rifle and trying to get your legs off. And finally, it happens. The rifle just falls from their hands.
I took that, thank you.
You're able to tighten your grip on them. Maverick, it's your turn.
Pick up the rifle that was just dropped.
It's like, I'll just look down and say, some people pay for this.
I pick it up. And what kind of rifle is it?
You can tell by looking at it that it is a poor. It's an okay assault rifle. It's in poor quality. It's cheap. Definitely like some poorly maintained.
Is it rate of fire 1 or 2? Is I want to use it. I don't know. What page would I go to look for that? Remind me.
I'll tell you. It's rate of fire 1.
Rate of fire 1. And then I believe what skill is if I can use?
And you would be using I think your shoulder arms skill.
Yeah, which is also good. So it's fine. I'm asking so I can put it in the thing. So it'll roll it properly.
So you grab the rifle and
are you shooting, dude?
Ivy?
I think Ivy might have froze.
I think they might have froze.
Yeah,
okay.
I think they're frozen.
All good. Can you guys, Hero, you would see this from the front of the train, behind the dude who's getting ready to fire on you. You see and you see what is definitely a rocket coming straight for the front of the train. And as it hits the front of the train, I would like for you guys to give me an athletics roll, please.
All of us on the train?
Everybody on the train.
Oh, I got really excited and then saw that was Hero, which I'm still excited for.
Hey. Okay.
Hero, you're able to you're in the doorway and you're able to hold yourself up steady as the train is rocked. But also so does this guy in the front. Almost it seems like he's still keeping his aim on you.
Damn.
Redacted, you and the person you're on top of fall to the floor into a heap on top of each other. As the train, you can start to feel the momentum of it slowing down. Maverick, give me a athletics roll, please, as a rocket is hitting the front of this train.
Oh lordy. Okay.
Oh.
Athletics, you said?
Yes, please.
Looky. 17.
And Maverick, you're able to hold it together as you watch Redacted and this Legionnaire fall to the floor. And you can all feel the momentum of this train is slowing down. The front of it now inflamed and smoke reeling off of it. So from there, we're going to cut to Big Sexy. Big Sexy, you come to, you open your eyes, and it is dark. You can't see. You're try to move and you can feel that your hands are bound behind you. And from the sensations around you, you can tell that you are moving. You're in a vehicle of some sort. You are moving.
I'm not gagged, am I?
You are not.
Okay, then you hear Dre like, hey, y'all gotta let me out. I gotta take a shit. It's gonna be a real mess back here if y'all don't let me out. Like all kinds of stuff. You really don't want to deal with the mess that will be all over this trunk or wherever I'm hidden right now. Anybody out there listening?
Give me a what am I thinking of? Is there a listen in this game? I made that up, right? Give me a perception check.
Regular perception or human perception?
Regular. After you shout out, you wait for a response, and you can kind of hear the murmur of two voices coming from the front of the car. You can't really make out what they're saying, but you know that you could guess that it's the two women who, the twins who took you out. You don't hear like any of the familiar sounds of the city, the constant construction, traffic, all that kind of stuff. You just hear that hum of the road. And it's relatively smooth, and then it turns to bumpy.
Hey, this is uncomfortable, y'all. Like, by the way, y'all rushing because like there were some Russian twins that I was trying to hook up with and they were trying to kill me, but like the fantasy never got fulfilled exactly because one of them got dead. And so I'm wondering like if we could fix that, if y'all like want to take their place or whatever. Nobody?
Car comes to a halt. Thanks for making that noise, Mikey Mike, no problem. And you hear the footsteps, and the trunk of this above you is kind of angrily or violently thrown open.
Hey,
and
boo.
you see the two of them. Glad you're awake. You're pretty much awake just in time.
This some kind of like
feeling more
game that we playing? Like, is this like? Because I didn't exactly consent to this, but like if y'all to ask nicely, you know, this might be something I could be into.
I mean, I feel like I did ask nicely. I asked if you would come and talk to your friends and
no, you wanted me to stop my friends from doing whatever they were doing, and I was not interested in that. That's their business.
Well, maybe you should have helped sooner. And one of them, the one who shot you with the tranquilizer dart, kind of pulls you out of the trunk, and you're put on your feet.
Oh, you're strong.
And you can see that you are kind of a little bit higher up on like a little hill in the desert. And in the distance, you can see a train car going down the tracks, smoke coming out of it. And it's in front of it is a squadron of Militech security operatives. And they hold up some binoculars for you and like, those are your friends about to get killed.
Well, I mean, when you come out to the desert, that's generally what happens to people. You take them out here, you bury them so nobody ever sees them. So I'm figuring that's what's going to happen to me. But like, I don't know what this situation is. Like maybe they did something to deserve to get killed. I don't fucking know. I hope not.
I guess our intel was wrong. I just assumed that you all were members of Trauma Team, but you were tight-knit. I thought that was something that happened in those crews, but you don't care at all about these people.
No, I care about them. I'm just saying, if you walk into the mouth of a lion and the lion bites you, you can't be like, oh, fuck, a lion bit me.
I just think that I'm not asking for much. My job is on the line, and I think a lot of
from looks of that, you're going to get fired.
Oh, no. I just would like to solve this without, having to kill a bunch of people. And I
kidnap is good. That was good. That one's A-okay.
I mean, you're no worse for wear. You missed out on one more party.
Yeah, but you tranquilized me. I really do got a shit. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I didn't. She did.
I mean, are y'all not a group? Are y'all not tight? Do you care about this person? If I shot them in the face right now, would you be okay with that?
And she puts her pistol to your head and she goes, if I shot you in the face, would you be okay with that?
No, I'd be dead. Like, my opinions on it don't matter at that point. But I'm talking about someone else for the distinct reason of just trying to understand your emotional empathy or whatever.
And she says to you, okay, what can I do to make sure that you and your friends will convince the Last Dragons to leave? What can I offer you? What can I give you?
So you work for Militech. Y'all doing some awful shit.
I work for Petrochem.
Petrochem, Militech.
Which I think I mentioned to you before you were tranquilized.
You know, there's words and places and things, and I don't always remember them, especially after I've been tranquilized while drinking. So, things kind of blur together.
That's right.
I don't know what's going on in this train, to be honest with you. I kind of don't care.
I'm telling you what's happening on the train. Militech is about to kill your friends.
Yeah, but why? You didn't explain that to me.
That's a Militech Hammerhead train. So I'm guessing your friends are there to steal something. They will not be successful. You give me your word that you will get the Last Dragons out of there, and I will intervene.
How will I give you my word on something I don't even know? Like, that legitimately might not be possible at this point. You want me to give you my word that God is going to come down and rain thunder and lightning upon this desert, and it's going to be wet, and we're going to have grass. I can give you my word on that. Do you believe me?
And when you're done, the woman you're talking to is, maybe you remember, you don't, is Phoebe. And the other woman who shot you just pushes you back into the trunk and closes it. And you can hear them talking. Give me a perception to see if you want to make out exactly what they're saying.
16.
She's saying, I could just kill him and we can go another way. And Phoebe says, I really wanted to avoid doing stuff like that. If we do have to kill him, maybe we should do it with his friends.
If you kill me, the corpo's gonna come after you. I got a contract with them. It's big. I spent a bunch of their money that I ain't paid back yet.
Just send him to his friends. And they open the trunk again and start to pull you out, and they bring you to the edge of this hill. And they say, take this message to your crew.
Oh, don't you do that.
24 hours.
Don't, no.
Leave. And that'll be the end of it. 24 hours. And can I get an athletics roll for this?
I know what's about to happen, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
Are you just gonna eat it onto the train? Like, what the hell's about to happen here?
I'm about to use some luck.
Remember that video that I shared with you all?
This is Sparta. God damn it.
Except instead of fermented corn, Dre is just eating his own words and rolling down a hill.
With a 15, she pushes you. And with your hands bound behind you, it's very hard for you to really keep your balance. You manage to do it for a few steps before bowling over and tumbling down. A few rocks hit you and scrape you. You're definitely going to have some bruises. And you finally come to a heavy thud in the sand. Take 6 damage to your HP, please. You're sore. You have blood trickling a little bit from wounds in your head. Got a little bump coming up on your forehead. And you could hear the car above you speeding off.
I think the only thing Dre just says is like, I'm still alive.
What would you like to do?
Oh, I'm probably just yelling towards the area of the train. Ain't shit else I can do. I'm just, hey, you military punk bitches.
Would you like? I think you would have to get closer, definitely, for them.
Oh, I'm just waddling, hands cuffed.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
Y'all suck at y'all jobs. Y'all ain't even see me rolling down a hill.
And with that, we'll cut back to our crew on the train. The train is slowing down. You guys have been rocked. It is on fire. And at the rate it's moving, Hero, you can see that this is Militech. And you may not know about the space program, but you know you do not want to fuck with a squadron of Militech security operatives. This Red Chrome Legion ganger is still standing as well. What's your move? Redacted, you're next in the queue.
Gonna look, I go, oh, fuck that. And I am, would I, you know what? No, live to fight another day. I'm just gonna book it and be like, Militech's outside, time to go. Let's go. I'm like, in redacted on the back. I'm like flat Maverick, and I'm just getting back up and out.
She's gonna run out.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, hell, like, it'd be one thing if it was these fuckers' friends, but it's Militech. Militech will fucking blow the whole thing up to stop anybody else from getting it. And I'm like, nope. And I don't have enough movement to grab one of the cases and get back to the trap door. So I'm like, nope, let's go.
Is that all a movement, or is grabbing something in action and moving then your movement?
Grabbing something, I think of this heavy would be a movement.
Yeah, exactly.
Would be an action rather.
That's what I figured. I was like, nah.
Okay, I was making sure I
would say
understood
that
how
you
that
could
worked.
do Because your move is 7, so you might be able to grab a crate, and then I'd give it to you in 1, and you would have 6 to get back into the room, if you want it.
At least it's 1.
1. That doesn't get me to the trap door at all, because that means I still got to get up and out, and that's 3 turns of nah. I'll leave.
No, it would get you back to your crew.
It would get me back to the crew.
I mean, I was thinking we could do a relay where basically you get to the door, I get farther up than you, and then you could pass off the box. If we're allowed to pre-plan that.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that. And I am like, let's go. Just trying to get us the hell out of here before everything goes real sideways.
So tell me again the plan.
I am grabbing 1 box and making it as far as I can go. And same thing, basically. I'm making it as far as I can go, and hopefully Maverick will grab and drag it up.
So with your move, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'd say you can make it to the doorway with the crate. And when you get there, you see Redacted and this other gang member on the floor in a pile, and Maverick standing over them holding a assault rifle.
I'll just be like,
You're muted.
You were muted that entire time.
Motherfuck. Basically, I'm holding it out, let's go. Just a sense of urgency is obvious in Hero's voice.
Redacted.
I really want to shove, because I'm wearing my stiletto boots, and I want to just shove a stiletto right in this dude's face. But I have one leg up, ready to go, and then I see the sense of urgency that is obvious in Hero's face, and I hold back and I don't do it, and I basically right myself and try and assist by trying to carry this out. But I see that Maverick's in the way, so I don't know if that would impede me.
I can move. I can move if I can really move.
We do a little tango with this crate, and I can move towards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could probably get to the base of the ladder, or if there is a ladder, or if there is no ladder, I'll just hold it up in hopes that Maverick can leap up to the top and grab it from me.
No, I'll say that there's a ladder there. But yeah, you're not able to make it up, but you definitely make it to that corner, getting up off this guy.
Yeah, because I still need my hands to be able to go up. So I'll just stand here ready for whoever to grab it from me next.
Okay, cool. And as you do that, Redacted runs past Maverick holding the crate, and this dude's gonna get up, and they don't have their rifle anymore, but they pull from under their left arm a pistol, and they're gonna aim it right at you, Maverick.
Do it. Ha! I'm built for this. Ha ha!
And here we go.
They roll evasion, right?
No, you don't. What's your reflex?
Reflex? Okay, I got confused because I thought we were normally okay. My reflex is 6, so
yeah. So you can only dodge bullets if your reflex is 8 or higher. But in the fantasy game, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, okay. Right. Those the other hits were straight sword hits, right? Okay, this is firearms. Never mind.
Yeah. So this is going to be a hit. And yeah, they just fire right into your chest, and 18 points of damage.
I subtract that by 1, before armor because I have the thing of damage delay or whatever. It's only by 1 point, but it's something. So it's 17, 11.
17, and then subtract your armor and then bring it down 1.
To 1, which is fine. 11 minus brain. 18 minus 17 minus 11. Fuck brain.
6.
Thank you. I'll do the
they fire on you and don't seem to realize that you are behind them. Hero. Maverick, is now your turn.
I will, as the plan suggests, run back up. And then I would get on top of the train and try to hoist the thingy, the box up with my action. I didn't attack the dude. I just ran.
Okay, so you just take the shot in the chest and just turn around.
If I could give it all, not worth it. Bye.
Yeah, and you get to the back, and there's Redacted by this ladder holding this crate. I would say the crate requires 2 hands.
So would it be possible for me to go past Redacted and climb up and then reach down and grab it?
Yeah, I'll give that. What's your move?
My move is
5?
6.
6. So from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll give it to you. You make it up there, and for your action, you can pass it up. Give me an athletics roll.
Okay.
Why don't you both give me athletics rolls? As Redacted, you're
yeah, I'm trying to. I've
19.
been holding it ready for whoever was gonna grab it next. Athletics.
I got 19, so I hope this is something. I'm proud of myself so far.
It's pretty good.
There's so many skills. Okay, here we go. Athletics. Okay.
Yeah, and you guys are able to pass it up. Maverick, on top of the train, you're able to secure it with both hands, and you can look out and you see this train is starting to come to a stop, and it is Militech, and they are there, geared up, ready to go.
Special ops. That's never good.
Give me a perception check while you're up there, Maverick.
Me? Yay. Okay. 13. I gotta up that. What I remember.
With a 13, as you're looking out and scanning Militech, you could see a figure kind of approaching from, I don't know, it would be your left or to the west, maybe. A figure that's just kind of running in the desert. They look a little funny, and they kind of just like, oh, 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 oh.
I was just like, the fuck?
Dre, you are getting closer to Militech, and the train is starting to get closer to meeting up with you. As you're waddling along, and what were you shouting again?
Oh, I was just making fun of Militech the whole time. Like, y'all didn't even see me rolling down the hill. Y'all need better perception scores or something.
Perception scores.
Let's roll a perception check.
Let's give him a perception check.
Lovely.
As a giant missile goes soaring towards Dre.
And 1 or 2 of them do see you, and they look towards you, and they kind of tap someone who is appears to be a woman in very militaristic, kind of the camo gear, military vest with all the pockets, yada yada yada. And she gives a look towards you, and she points to the person who told her about it and kind of waves, and 2 Militech figures start running out towards you. They approach. They're geared up, heavy armor, assault rifles. Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing?
I'm a fat dude that just rolled down the hill. And I'm handcuffed because some ladies cuffed me.
Well, you need to turn right back around. This is some Militech business.
And where am I gonna go?
Not my problem. Move it.
And so I move like a dance.
Okay. Roll for intimidation. Right? That's what you're doing?
I'm like,
no, give me.
I start singing my songs. I'm like, I'm moving it. Like, like handcuffs behind my back. Like, this ain't the first time I done moved with handcuffs on.
Give me a conversation roll, or are you trying to see if they're fans? Are you singing your songs and being like, maybe these are fans?
Yeah.
Try and get them that way. I guess we could use your charismatic impact then if you wanted to.
Ooh. Well, yeah, I'll roll that if ever I have the opportunity. That's not a bad roll at all.
Yeah, and with a 13,
not a bad roll.
One of them is just like, oh my God, that's big sexy. Big what?
Just signed a new contract, baby. Okay, yeah, I got kidnapped at a corpo party. Like, y'all gotta help me get out of here.
Kidnapped? Kidnapped by who?
Some lady saying they work for Petrochem or something.
Oh, I think I heard that they were working somewhere around here.
Some kind of corporate espionage or something. I don't know.
And she runs up to you and she's like, I'll get you out of the cuffs, but you gotta go. You can't be around here.
Y'all got a ride? Like, can I go in one of your armored vehicles? Can y'all get me back to Night City? I don't belong here.
Listen, I'm a fan, but all I can do is just get you out of here. If I bring you over there, I mean, I can't do it. If I do, the major will have my head.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. And by get out of here, I mean, I'm just moving behind their lines so they're not looking directly at me.
And she's able to just break the handcuffs that are on you.
Hey, thanks, Chum.
No problem.
You got free tickets to my next show. Give me your card or something. I don't know.
Oh, I don't have a card, but and she takes her agent and just sends you her info.
I wink at her. I'm like, I got you, boo.
Okay. Oh, okay. You want to try and do a persuasion on this? No, you already got it. And she's into it, but she looks at her.
She at work. I get
Patriot,
it. I get it.
And he's just like, and she gets back into work mode. She's like, all right, just don't die and get out of here. And
I'm not going far. I just going out there sideline.
You can imagine like Militech kind of like as a, like a horseshoe around the tracks, and the train is coming right into it. Are you trying to get behind the Militech lines?
Yeah, I want to be behind their horseshoe. Like,
okay. Give me a stealth roll.
I'm out here dressed like Boyz II Men in 4 Seasons of Loneliness, and I'm trying to be stealthy.
Yeah, for some reason I have that in my notes. 90s shiny suit. I don't know
that was the thing that I said. Stealth.
Yeah, it's under your body skills.
Body skills. There we are. Let's drop a few more luck points just to be safe. Give me
an extra 2. And with a 14, you are trying to go between rocks and dodging behind rocks and all, but you are wearing a fucking shiny ass suit. And they see you. And the person who must be the major, she sees you too. And this time she points and a bunch of people just come out and they grab you.
Don't y'all got something else to do? I don't have anywhere else to go. I'm in the desert.
And they bring you to the major, and
how fast is this train going?
They bring you to the major, who's standing on top of one of their vehicles, big military vehicle, open on the sides, and she looks down at you and she's pissed like a motherfucker. And let's cut back to our people on the train. Hero, you have passed off the crate. You see Redacted and Maverick have gone behind the boxes, and there is a Red Chrome Legion gang member in front of you. And you think you hear what sounds like another one approaching from behind.
Keep fucking running.
Go for it.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Maverick would be helping her up if she makes it up the ladder.
What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'll say with that, I'm assuming all of you guys are now going up to the roof of the train car, right?
Yeah.
Trying to get back on the gyrocopter.
So all of you are back on the top. You're on top of the train car.
Let's see how good of a fucking pilot I am.
It is coming to a halt. It is Militech. They are standing there. Redacted and Hero, give me another perception check. And Maverick, go on. Why not?
Okay. These never end well. Will you try? 11!
Oh.
My God.
oh, buddy.
I was like, I have a pretty good perception chance.
Wait,
here.
well, you're not subtracting shit, yeah.
Nope. 11.
Even with a 1, it's a 12, but god darn it.
With a 1, it becomes a 4.
Yep.
Yeah, so you are... Oh, even with a 1, it's 12, as you're saying, yeah. With an 11, you can see that it's Militech. They are there. They are armed. The train is coming to a stop. And who looks to be the leader is standing on top of one of their jeeps, but seems to be yelling at someone that is surrounded by a bunch of Militech people. You guys cannot make out
They're
who
distracted.
they are.
Let's go.
Not all of them, but some of them, but definitely the leader is. And Redacted, as you're climbing up, you kind of lose your footing a little bit, and you're just more worried about falling off of this train than anything else. You're able to catch yourself, and you play it off as cool. You don't blame it on the cha-cha heels, and you just keep it moving. What do you guys want to do now?
I believe the plan is get on Jillian and go.
Yeah, what I was planning to do with my turn was, since I'm still jacked in, I haven't jacked out yet, try and catch that person if they were running from the front car towards the direction of us, and try and set the turrets off on them to try and take them out.
I'll give it to you. Give me that net action roll.
14.
Net interface. Yeah, that's gonna hit. And I think the turret is...
Yeah, that's a pretty good roll. That's a pretty good roll.
Yeah, you are successful. And I'm looking at the wrong one. Adios. Oh yeah, hell yeah. You are successful, and the bullets come and just rip through this dude. And from the momentum of how fast they're running, their body gets hit by the bullets, and they kind of slide a little bit, leaving a streak of red as they fall onto the floor. Dead.
Okay, time to go. I will use my. I think jacking out is that a net action? Because I'd like to just be done at this point.
Yeah, it's a net action. You can jack out safely.
Yep. Yeah. So I'll jack out and join the rest of the group and use my move to get wherever I need to go.
Yeah, you guys are able to hop into Jillian. Give me a pilot roll as you take off.
I'm gonna go ahead and use 4 luck because they have a rocket launcher and I don't think I can dodge that, so I better be fucking good. Okay, I'm breathing deeply like I have to actually do something.
Hey, in-game feelings are still feelings. It's called character bleed.
29! Oh my god. Yeah, with a 29, it is smooth. It takes Redacted and Maverick, it takes you like a second to even realize that you have taken off. It is just so smooth. It feels like you are not even. This is what sitting on a cloud must feel like as the gyrocopter starts to take off.
Really do got the best pilot. Thank God.
And I am all lights out, just going, like, trying to go as far away from the rocket launcher as I can.
Dre, as they're looking and grabbing you, you look up and you see Jillian taking off.
Do we see a sparkling like gem in the sand?
Yeah, you see a shiny
suit.
I'll give that. Yeah, you see the shining, shimmering suit in the sea of army green.
That makes me happy.
Can we tell it's him?
Dre, you also see. No, that was your perception check.
Oh, okay.
And you also see that the Major has taken her attention off of you, and she, at the sound of the gyrocopter taking off, and she points to someone holding a rocket launcher and gives an order.
So.
Oh, as soon as I see the person like with the rocket launcher, I'm like, hey, that thing's full of sewer water. It's gonna get all over everything. You're gonna smell like shit for at least a month.
The gyrocopter's filled with sewer water, you said?
Yeah.
What? Random shit, man.
I'm just trying to distract. I got nothing else.
Give me that persuasion.
Persuasion? Okay.
And with a 19, they don't believe you, but they're just like, what'd you say?
They hesitate. That's all I needed. Get y'all a little bit out of range.
And that is enough time for for Jillian to get away and fly off.
Oh, that's not the right one. I thought that was another gyrocopter that I knew from some old buddies of mine.
Hear Dre yelling.
I doubt that.
I doubt it.
Or the air.
Dre, you see a Red Chrome Legion gang member comes crawling out on the top of the train car.
Get that one.
And Militech gets into action and like, oh, and they just unleash hell and fill this person with lead. And they fall off the back of the train and disappear. The rest of Militech, they start to swarm the train, opening the doors, checking for what's going on. And the Major comes down to you and is, all right, now I guess gotta figure out who the hell you are.
My name is Andre, Big Sexy Guy. I was kidnapped by some random people from Petrochem who then kicked me down the hill after taking me from a corpo party. I'm sure you can find evidence of this happening. I don't really know why I'm here, to be honest with you. They thought I could stop a train with my mental powers, but that is not apparently something I actually can do. I just convinced them that I was a comic book character.
And what did they tell you about the train? Do you have a name from Petrochem?
Phoebe?
Phoebe what?
Phoebe kidnapped me and put me in the back of a trunk and then kicked me down a hill.
She turns to someone next to her who is already like looking it up on a computer deck, trying to find this. And what did they tell you about the train? Who was involved in robbing my train?
Some Chrome Dome people or something.
That didn't look like red chromers to me, flying off in that gyrocopter.
Well, shit, I don't know who those people were.
Can you give me a brawl roll, please?
Oh, wait.
Turn into the worst day ever.
Yeah.
19. Actually, one of my better skills.
Sorry, mathing. I'm mathing very quickly. I'm so good at mathing. 17. You got a what?
19.
19. She like shoots out a arm, and though it looks like it is just regular meat skin, once her hand is around your throat, you realize that it is a cyber arm. And she's pressing you against one of the Jeeps and is saying, and says to you, now, last time, who robbed my fucking train?
This ain't my kink. I don't know.
Oh.
They thought I knew how to know shit. I was really drunk and kind of high at the same time. You can check with the people I was with. I'm just an idiot rocker boy.
Give me the persuasion. She closes tighter, and you're going to take 7 damage straight to your HP. We're going to cut to... Well, I think this will be a good time to take our break. As Dre is being held against the car.
Choked out, and I am concerned on many levels.
So basically, what I'm learning from our referee is that helping y'all is bad for my health in all ways.
I think that, like, I can't say anything. I'm just a referee.
All right.
But anyway, yeah, we're going to take our 10-minute break. Go do your boom booms and your pee-pees, and get your drinks and snacks, and we'll be back in a little bit. See you soon.
Wow.
Oh boy.
3, 17, 8.
We're back.
Hey, are we Hey! And we're back. Well-oiled machine. Just like one that our party is
We've been doing this
escaping
for a year, y'all. Can you tell?
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, players. When we last left off, most of our trauma team got away with one of the crates, one of 4 that they were supposed to take from the Militech Hammerhead train. They were able to escape, but unawares to them, another member of their crew was being held by Militech, and right now was undergoing an interrogation that is not going very well. The major of the squadron wants to know who is robbing their train, or robbed their train, and thinks that Big Sexy may be involved. And let's pick up with our trauma team as you are flying back into Dustville.
So I hope they know how to open these things.
And I'll say with that amazing roll, 29 on your pilot roll, pilot air vehicle, you remember where the drones like to patrol, and you're able to get under their radar and get back into Dustville, no problem. And you land, and several members of the Last Dragons, along with Chief Cisco, all approach. And Chief Cisco's a little disappointed when he sees that you only have 1 crate. Hero, what happened? I expected you to...
Militech was at the damn train.
Ah, shit.
Multiple rocket launcher. Train was up in smoke before we could get out of this one.
Corporal fucks.
Yeah.
Did you deal
Lucky
with
that
them?
we made it back with this.
I got the damn weapon and got out. Barely. And honestly, I feel like we should throw this thing in the middle of the fucking desert so they don't come find it, because I bet dollars to cents that this fucking thing's got tracking on it.
Let's see.
We're not gonna
Can
take
I
it
tell
away.
if it does?
Give me an electronics, what is it called? It's under technique, I think. Electronic
Am I
security.
finally going to get to use this roll?
Yay!
Yeah.
Well,
With a
It's something.
13, you can see that it has a what would you call it? Like a bioscanner, DNA encoded lock on it. And it probably most definitely has a tracking.
Probably most definitely.
kind of, sort of, not really, maybe. Absolutely.
Like, you could like
It has it.
you were, by examining it, you can't see like where the tracker is located or where it is in the device, but from looking at the DNA encoded thing, you're like, this is the real deal, high-tech shit. It is in here. It is on. This is the kind of shit that would have that.
Based on the
It's also-
technology.
It's also military, so I'm not surprised. That's my default, and I'm like confirming our suspicions.
Yeah.
And so I will share that with the group. Definitely, I might need some more time with it to try and figure out where it might be, but I don't know how we're going to bypass this biosensor.
Right. So unless you have some brilliant plan for sneaking this onto somebody in Petrochem and letting them go to war, which 2 points to you if that's your goal and you can do that, we should get rid of this. It was a waste of my fucking gas.
Well, if you need more gas, that can happen. Look at the man. But we have to get it open. Redacted, do you think you can do this, or?
You are going to bring Militech and Petrochem down on everybody here.
To hell with all of them. To hell with all the corpos. We own the land. The land belongs to us, the people.
The people are going to get blown to shit. Have you started evacuating anybody?
We fight. We're not dead yet. We fight.
You dumb fuck.
Blood for blood, hero. You remember that?
Blood for blood. Yes. Not for this dirt.
Listen.
Still got families here. Why have they not been got? You want to fight? Fine. I'm down. Let's go.
What do you suggest? I say we open the crate, and what's in there is going to help us. Open it. Continue to help the clan.
What? You're ignoring the other part of this. Why are there still families here? Why have they not been moved to any of the other families? Why have you not gotten people who are non-combatants out of here?
We don't have enough vehicles to get everyone out.
And you can't call in a favor or two from some of the other clans? Have you let anybody know what the hell is going on?
And you can see that other people around are kind of, they're agreeing with you. Some are kind of muttering like, oh yeah, she's got a point, fucking shit.
Like, we don't have enough people. Well, fuck, you think some of the other clans wouldn't want to throw down? Shit, if nothing else, it's a fun Saturday. God damn.
And you could see him relenting in his face, and he turns to someone else nearby. The Maverick, you remember the solo you saw earlier with the beautiful looking, well-maintained rifle, always smoking a cigarette, lights their cigarettes with a fire from their thumb. And he turns around and goes, start the evacuation. See to it. See if maybe who's nearby. The Aldecado camp. Maybe they'll take us in. That's the best we can do for now. The rest of you, shore up the defenses. And you all get that crate open.
Do you have any people that can help? Because I'm not entirely confident in my ability. This is beyond my range. I have no experience with military grade security.
Well, maybe you fine. Hornet, this was your thing. You take care of the crate. You all actually come look at this. Maybe you can help figure this out. And he leads you through Dustville.
I will look over at who he said Hornet. I'll be like, do not open that until I get back. I will take us 10 miles in the fucking opposite direction before we open this shit so that it doesn't track back to the middle of where we're at. Don't touch it.
Yo, all right, hero. You're mad at the chief, not at me, all right?
It's a little intense. My bad.
You got it. And he flips his Charlotte Hornets hat backwards and gets to work trying to figure out the DNA encoded lock on there. Meanwhile, Cisco leads the rest of you to where they've been doing their drilling, and the drill has you could see is kind of mangled, like it's hit something very hard.
That's new.
And people have been doing some shoveling, and there is a large piece of concrete with a big metal sign on it. And it reads, danger, hexachlorocyclopentadiene, polychlorinated biphenyl polyvalent chromium nitric acid.
Oh, yeah.
And there are cracks in some of the concrete around it. And there is a little locked door that needs to be opened. And on the door it says, Site 480. So, and Cisco turns to you all and goes, I guess this is the big secret. This is what Petrochem is willing to kill for?
Site like the sites that I found in that research that I hacked into.
Back in the maple syrup place
where I almost died.
Yeah.
Give me a concentration roll. That would be under your awareness skills. With a 10, you're not really sure. You would have to go back and look at the data again and spend some time shifting through it. All that you could remember is that those sites didn't seem official. They seemed like they were kind of like designations made by,
Hero, does this ring any bells for you from the stuff that I shared with you?
It's possible, I guess. Like,
by the looks of it, there's only one way to find out is if I open that damn door.
I remember people kept getting sick. So I don't know about opening this.
Well, maybe you're right. Maybe it's too dangerous to open. But just to say that this is what Petrochem is trying to cover up.
Is this the only way in? Are there other ways that we can try and take a peek inside?
I mean, we've dug around it. It seems like it's, everywhere you can tell, it looks kind of just like it's like a square. Big concrete square.
It's a nuclear waste bunker.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this is what we're up against. This is what they're trying to do.
Is there anything like how? Okay, it's fortified physically.
Redacted.
Yes.
You know any news people who might be interested in this?
We do have to go back into the city eventually.
I mean, like anybody who you can. I mean, we got 10 minutes. We can fucking Google what the hell this name of this chemical is and see if we can't get it to ping.
True.
And if it pings on something interesting, if you got a contact who will be like, what the hell do you mean Petrochem is trying to dig this nonsense up?
I have a couple of contacts. But are we trying to go like, more like mainstream attention or underground, see if we can get some like backup?
I mean, if we can get 87 news cameras out here to cause a problem for Petrochem and buy us some time, I'm all for it.
Okay, so both.
Both
is good.
Both is good.
Yes. Yeah, I can try and see. I will pull up how about one of you start looking up this chemical, and I'll get in touch with some folks, and I'll try and reach out to my go ahead.
I was gonna say, don't waste I don't want to blow this favor if it's freaking over-chlorinated water. Let's figure out what this is first before you ring people at 3:00 in the morning.
Well, what time
I don't know that Petrochem would be hiding anything mundane like that.
Nah, but let's make sure it's worth a big deal.
Okay.
Or
especially at 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah, because like if people can write it off as more corpo shit, they're not gonna give a shit. So they need to give a shit.
And you said that people were getting sick
at the other sites. Remember, people had been getting sick at the other sites. So I don't know if those were other nomad encampments like this one that they had gotten into something. And I'll look back over at Cisco. Did you talk to them at all?
Talk to who?
Anybody else who's a nomad? Like the other families?
Oh, Petrochem. I wouldn't talk to those Bastards.
You said anyone to talk to them?
There's only one thing they understand. Eddies. We don't have them. They want us off. Fuck them.
Do you want to be bringing more attention to this than Hero? Because, I mean, we have Petrochem is interested in trying to, claim. If I'm understanding this correctly, Petrochem is trying to take over this land, yeah?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. If it's not Petrochem, bringing more attention to it will just bring the attention of other competing entities that might want to
are going to want to come in here if
absorb
Petrochem
this land.
Which is why I want to know what it is first. Is Petrochem trying to hush this up and cover it up? Because if that's the case, then let's make fucking life difficult for them and hit them in the wallet. Because if they're going to fucking chase us off our land, we're not going quietly.
Okay. I'm going to do a library search to see what I can find out about this.
Yes, please.
16.
Okay. Yeah, with a 16, you look up, you learn that this chemical, I'll say it again, hexachlorocyclopentadiene polychlorinated biphenyl polyvalent chromium nitric acid is toxic shit. You learn that Site 480 is a Petrochem toxic waste disposal site built in the early 90s. And they were supposed to get rid of this stuff a long time ago. This stuff is not supposed to be there. That is an agreement that they have with the government of Night City. It should be gone. So if it gets out that they lied on this contract to get rid of this stuff, it could look bad for them. But you find old articles and references to it that say this stuff should not be there.
Yeah, I'll say this stuff is almost as old as I am. This should not be around. I think you were onto something there.
That's what I figured. And again, it's not going to keep us Dustville. Dustville is on top of a toxic waste dump. And I'm looking at Cisco when I say that. You are fighting for a toxic waste dump, literally. And yes, I understand it's home. It's still a toxic waste dump. That said, we can make them look like absolute bags of shit.
Give me a persuasion roll, please. Or a conversation. You're trying to persuade him to... What are you trying to do right now?
Honestly, shame him because I'm annoyed.
Oh, then give me conversation then.
I don't even know what I'm trying to persuade. I'm just pissed off.
If anything, to convince him, hey, maybe leaving here's a good idea.
It's
just period.
For either conversation.
Is it like an intimidation equivalent, or is it just persuasion?
Oh, can I do persuasion? I really don't. It's a 13. I have a freaking 8 in cool. I've got a 3 in empathy.
With the 13, he doesn't seem completely shamed at all. He just, listen, Hero, I know that you care about the Last Dragons as much as anyone here. And maybe I've been blinded. Part of our fight has always been against these fucking corpo scum. I say we do everything. We'll get the families out. We'll get those who can't fight out. I want to open that crate and put it to use. I want you to get this story out. We'll hit them with weapons and we'll hit them on the fucking net. Does that sound agreeable?
I still think using this weapon is stupid because it's going to bring Militech right down on top of us and they're going to take Petrochem's side, but sure. Everything else I'm good with.
I will take my camera and instead of hoisting it on my shoulder, I'll try and angle it, dig it into the sand and kind of angle it up a little bit so I can kind of get the bunker itself. And
I can dig you a hole.
Yeah, or if you could hold it, I don't know if
I can try to hold it.
I'm trying to avoid.
If I'm just holding it up, I'm not touching any of the buttons. I am just holding it up my leg on my back. It's just. holding it up.
Yeah, I'm just trying to avoid somebody having to roll for this like photography film and like not catching it on film.
I would say that you don't have to roll for this. Like, you could film it as you like. If bullets were flying, I would make you roll for it. But like,
okay, cool.
You have time. Go ahead.
So, yeah. So if Maverick, if you don't mind holding this
hold
for
the camera.
me, and I will bookmark all of the stuff that I found, and send it to both my. I forgot the name of the one that I met outside of the club with when Dre and Brady Brooklyn were performing at
Hunter
Kiki's.
Murdoch.
Hunter Murdoch. And I will also send it to my contact at N54. Is that right? Like Studio 54? Is that correct? N54? Okay, cool. I don't know. Neil Abril is the name that I'm coming up with for this person, unless you've already come up with a different name. And
no, that works.
Also sending each of them a pin, so that they know the coordinates of where it's located. And kind of let them know that, word on the street, I guess, word in the desert is that they are not, things aren't as they seem. This should have been taken care of, but it's not. There's a lot of ill coming from it. See what you can get. Let's put this bug in everybody's ear again. Like it should have been done 50 years ago.
Yeah, and you send that out to your contacts, and do you put that out on the net as well?
I'm sending it to my contacts so that they can spread it around. I'm not putting it out on the web myself. I am getting the footage so that I can then kind of add that in case people don't get here in time or whatever. I still have something that I can then, look at as a fallback. Yeah. I guess I don't know if an agent has a means for me to insert like the memory chip, because if there is, then I would do that and send that to them as well.
You could totally do that. Yeah.
Great.
You can send all that stuff. Yeah, and it all gets out, and both of your contacts, Neil says, just text back, "Oh shit, is this for real?"
I'm standing in front of it right now. This is live footage that I'm sending you.
And your contact at N54 is also similarly like, "Okay, great job, fuck," and it's about to hit the scream sheets. It is going to hit the net momentarily.
Yep.
Are you ready for what this is going to mean, Hero?
When are we ever ready? When are we ever ready, though? We're surviving so far.
Problems.
By the way,
I'm good
has anyone heard from Dre? We should probably check in on him at some point. I don't like leaving him alone with the corpos.
Yeah, seriously.
Yes.
Well, I mean, he's with his sister. Like, he's probably
right.
fine.
Like, I mean, which I saw some sparkly ass fool running up the side. I didn't get a quick picture of who that was, but I saw like something sparkly like hobbling off in the distance, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Could it have been Jin's flask?
Maybe. Fucking hell.
Has gained sentience and is running through the desert.
I don't know. Maybe it was the heat. I'm tired.
It could have been heat.
It
could have been some Militech shit they were testing.
Which also, since if we're standing around waiting for shit, we're not gonna have a request for your net running skills when you have a minute.
Yes, sure. As you asked me that, I am opening up another search window, like on the equivalent of this, 2040 something YouTube, or Instagram or whatever that we used to hear, like for the what's it called, like the mer person, to try and like see what Dre has been up to, but then you interrupt me, and so I swipe away and don't get to search for Dre. And go ahead and go ahead.
We can wait. Like,
it's like, yeah, no problem. Yes, what would you like me to do for you?
Well, it's gonna take time, so you can do whatever the hell you were doing. But I wanted to ask you if you could track down a brain dance for me that I did not know existed. That needs to delete.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that when we have a little bit more.
Yeah, like I just wanted to bring it to your
urgent.
attention. It can wait. It can wait. Like that was the point. Just like remind me to tell you about that later. That was the whole point of that. Anyway, continue.
Okay, yeah, sure.
And as you guys wrap up filming this stuff and sending it out, you guys all hear the sound of a drone.
Oh boy.
They're usually pretty high up, and you didn't recognize it before, but this drone is like kind of sailing back up again, and moves back into a higher orbit beyond your guys' sight.
Oh, that would be so sick to get better footage. I should get one of those.
Yeah. Let's worry about what that drone got first.
Oh, yes.
Dre, Big Sexy, you've been thrown into the back of this Jeep.
Wait, so I'm not being choked now. I've been thrown into the back of a Jeep.
Yes.
Okay, so we moved on from choking me.
She doesn't want to kill you.
Fortunes have improved.
I mean, honestly, Dre would probably started making some jokes as his vision started to, get stars. It'd have been like, well, maybe I am into this. Maybe this is my kink.
I will say that you did say that stuff. And yeah, let me rewind. Some stuff happened in my head that I should convey. Yeah, my bad. I
was like, what did she let go?
The Major's, when we last left off, the Major was choking you. And you mentioned the name Phoebe. And she had someone, an assistant of sorts, like, look it up. As she's choking you and asking you these questions. And they got a hit. And they figure out who it is. And they whisper to her, just loudly enough for you to hear. Yeah, we got a hit. It's Phoebe Visco. Some sort of PR manager or something down at Petrochem. From what I can tell from our agents there, there's some issue going on not too far up there in the desert that she's been involved in.
Does it got anything in there about her kidnapping me? She wasn't exactly discreet.
Well, does it? And he checks. He's like, no, doesn't mention an ill-dressed man bleeding on a ugly suit running through the desert.
You know what? That's fair. It's fair.
Well, I think it's time I think we need to talk to this Miss Visco. Secure the train. You two come with me. And you're thrown in the back of this Jeep. Militech beside you, soldier beside you. Major in the front, and they speed off.
Where are y'all taking me?
We're gonna go see your friend Phoebe Visca.
Ain't none of my friend.
Going on.
She her and her people tranquilized me.
I tried to ask you questions.
I told you everything I knew.
Who robbed my train?
Petrochem, I guess.
And she just kind of grins, and soon you see it. Bumpy road going through the desert. You get back to the highway again, and then turn back off into a dirt road, and there it is. Petrochem has set up, I guess, a little bit of a blockade. They're blocking this one road that goes off into the distance. And as they approach, they're able to get through. Petrochem kind of blocks for a second, sees the Militech, sees the Major, and you're granted access to get in.
So you literally, I get rid of these people who kidnapped me, and now you're taking me into hell, essentially.
All right, you need to, if I need to talk to you, I'll ask you something.
Why don't you just send me home?
Maybe. Phoebe and her twin approach, and the Major's like, does he belong to you?
The fuck?
And Phoebe's like, oh, I really thought you would just kill him. It's very surprising. I just wanted to find out who robbed my train. He told me that you were involved. No. His friends were involved. They're all trauma team. You remember the big thing at the amusement park a couple weeks back? That was them. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about either.
But no, his friends are in this. We're trying to settle some business here, and his friends are there. We'll take him off your hands if you'd like.
No, you will not do that. You're not about to give me police or some militarized police sort of thing, or not about to give me to some people who kidnapped me, tranquilized me, and threw me in the trunk. No, that's not how the world works. Is it? Fuck.
Unfortunately for you, it is. Come on.
No. Is everybody here okay with this? Is this?
I don't understand why you don't want to just go be with your friends.
They are not my friends. I don't know who you're talking about. I worked for Trauma Team. I quit. That place was fucking horrible. That Kaylee lady.
I don't know who that.
Exactly. This is my point. I don't give a shit about none of these people. But she was apparently my boss. And then I had to go to these kinky people's house who were like trying to kill each other and stuff like every week. No, I'm good on that. I just wanted to have a normal life. So I went to work for my sister who is where the fuck knows now. And I'm in a shiny suit that I hate in the back of a Militech police car. And y'all about to give me to some people who kidnapped me.
And the Major and the Petrochem twins kind of look at each other. And the Major's like, well, I don't want him.
Take me home!
And the Petrochem's twins are like, oh, I guess maybe we don't actually need him. I mean, we got the information. They found the site. We can't let them go anyway, so...
Who go where? What?
Fuck it. I guess we're gonna have to kill him anyway, so... Do we kill him too?
That seems so casual. I would prefer just like a little bit more thinking in there. Like when y'all say stuff like that, like my life needs to be worth something. Shit. Like,
why should we let you live? You've been unhelpful and you may know too much.
Because I make excellent music. Like, I'm probably the reason that at least a few of your babies are going to happen in this world. And I need to be able to continue to make that impact. I am an artist.
Your friends are down that road. And Night City is back that way.
I'm supposed to walk?
You have
Y'all
10
gonna give me
seconds
some water?
to choose. You have 10 seconds to choose. If that's all right with you, Major. That's fine with me.
What the fuck kind of major are you? What are you the major of? Selling out?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Dre turned his hair color to like a bright red right now. Like his tattoos
4.
are like flaring.
3, 2.
I'm still in the back of the Jeep. Y'all gonna shoot the Jeep up?
And she gets to 1, and one of the Militech soldiers that came with you yanks you out of the Jeep. Give me, if you're trying to resist, give me a brawl.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a hug.
You give him a hug?
Yeah.
Gets the chance to leave as he asked, doesn't do it. Now he got told.
I'm be like, you heard titties at Lizzie's before? I know you have. I know that you got some of them free drinks that I told you about coming to this club. You can't just let them throw me out here in the desert like this. You can't do it.
And for some reason, your hug is successful because this person's hold very badly. So
please you're have a heart.
This person and seem to kind of be crying. And the person you're hugging is kind of like, looks at the major kind of sympathetically, and she looks at the twins, and they're just like, for fuck's sake. Fine, just put them in handcuffs and lock them in some car somewhere, and tell everyone to mobilize, get the AVs going. We're going in.
I don't need to be cuffed. I ain't going nowhere, I promise.
They're early handcuffing you, and you're being dragged into a car to be locked up. And as they're pulling you away, one of the twins goes, you know what? No, I think it'd be more fun if he saw his friends. What happens if he doesn't help them. Oh, it's a great idea. And instead, you're led to one of the AVs that are being loaded up with security operatives for Petrochem. And you're thrown into one of the AVs as they're preparing to take off. And
all right, then I'm done fake crying. Once I realize that I'm stuck in an AV, I'm done fake crying. All right, fine.
And I'll cut back to the rest of the people in Dustville. You've sent out your videos. Hero, what have you been up to as they've been filming? Were you watching and...
No, I refuel Jillian. I've been told that there is a tracker in this thing. That means some kind of heat is coming tonight. Like, this is not going to go down quietly. We saw one of the drones had spotted that we had spotted their shit, and there's a Militech fucking tracking beacon now here sitting in the middle of our camp. Anybody who is up and willing to throw down needs to be ready. I am basically like battle general, like, okay, make sure everything is gassed up. Make sure that, whoever is wanting to fight can fight. Whoever is not fighting, give them something to get the hell out of here in case they've got to fucking bug out. Like, basically getting everybody into battle stations.
And Cisco has taken what you said to heart, and they had several kind of old school buses and some other vehicles. A lot of them are scared to fly with the drones and stuff around, but they're able to just cram people into these cars, and they're able to get a lot of this. They're able to get all the kids, all the sick people, all the elderly people out on these beat up cars and pickups and school buses.
I am gonna ask Redacted, can you make a copy real quick of everything you're getting so we can give it to one of the people leaving?
I believe so. I think I may have an extra memory chip. Yes, I do. I can.
No. So I'll give that to somebody who, is isn't good health, well enough health to understand everything going on. Be like, take this. If there's nobody left to tell what happened, this will tell what happened, because not going quietly with this shit.
And they secure it in their leather vest, push the little button snap, and it's secure. And they head out. There's about enough gear there, and for the people, there are about 50 people who are able, ready, and willing to fight. And they start gearing up, arming, shotguns.
Maverick's gearing up too.
There's not body armor for all of them, huh?
And just a Maverick's, prepping too.
How is Maverick prepping?
I mean, Assuming he never took off his armor, it's literally just making sure all of the ammo's in spot and just cleaning his weapons one more time just to make sure they don't fucking malfunction on the thing.
Okay, yeah.
A flavor thing, but
Redacted, have you heard back from anybody?
They are aware that this is happening. I don't know what their plan is, though. It seems like if I'm not hearing from them, they've responded favorably. So to me, that probably means that they're busy working behind the scenes to make sure that we can get some attention on this.
All right. Hopefully they're quick.
I'm very used to working with N54, and when they find a hot story, they will move fast. I don't know about this other Murdoch person. I don't know. That's also not. That doesn't seem like the kind of attention or the kind of the kind of attention and network that you're looking for the purpose that you want. So they're probably more attention on like the dark web around that.
Could be interesting if anybody's looking for a fight, but man, do we have as far as stuff that the dragons have, is Jillian the only thing that flies?
There are there's a very beat up AV4, and there's another gyrocopter.
Okay.
The AV is not in the same good condition as what you get at Trauma Team, but it's there.
One last thing, Maverick would try to get a hold of Dre. Like, dude, we're gonna like maybe die. Stay away.
You texting?
Probably. Like, hey, you alive? What happened?
Oh yeah, I was going to look up whatever Dre was.
Oh yeah, Maverick didn't mean no. As soon as Maverick would have thought to like, hey, dude, you alive? Where are you? Hello.
And I get distracted again.
But we would have seen him like on 8 or 10 different, social media parties. He's fine. Like, y'all don't sweat.
I would say, Dre, your phone buzzes in your pocket. You're getting some text. But with your hands cuffed, you cannot reach it unless you want to give me a contortion roll.
Why not?
Redacted. Did you look up Dre? Did you not look up Dre? You got distracted again?
No, I was just being facetious with that last one. The second time I did look up.
Okay. And I would say for you guys, this is like the sound of the people being evacuated, their cars going. Oh my God.
That's crit. That's crit. That's 21.
Oh wait.
Come on, big sexy.
The
Getting
sound
that flexibility
of all the
on.
cars leaving, people being evacuated is faded, so it's like that quiet time before a battle. Something that Maverick, you would know this feeling and this vibe as people are kind of nervous.
No, yeah, Maverick's just going around
Doing
trying to
things
keep
getting
morale
ready.
up. Like, hey,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a good fucking fight at least.
Dre over in the back of this.
And at that time,
Cirque du Soleil on.
And at that time, Redacted, you're able to look up Dre, and there are in the last couple of days with all these pictures and images of him at parties and showing out and being in places. And the last story you see is Night City rap artist Big Sexy last seen being dragged out of a party in Little Europe. Whereabouts unknown, hasn't been seen for the last 12-ish.
Okay, so it's just like an article. Hours. I'm not seeing like someone that had take their agent out and was like filming it, that like Dre's wearing the same sparkly shiny outfit that somebody saw in the desert.
Oh, I definitely have like posts.
You know what? Yeah, you don't even have to roll
outfit.
for it. Definitely. You have the time to sit and look through, and you see these shaky cameras, and you see him arguing with with this what looks to be definitely a corpo, and her twin shoot him with a tranquilizer dart. He's in that beautiful suit, and he is dragged away.
What? What's wrong?
And I just hold the phone, the agent.
I steady their hand. I grab their hand and I steady it. And I look. Oh fuck!
You were right.
The
You were
one
right.
time The one time we're not paying attention to him for a couple of days, man gets kidnapped. Okay. Do we have a name? Do we have a name of who that was?
Corporal twins. No. Location, whereabouts unknown. Is there no agents? Cannot be. I cannot use my net running on agents.
It's okay. We're gonna figure it out. It's the image of the suit. Is it the same suit that I saw in the desert? Would I be able to tell what that 11 was that just not gonna happen?
Yes.
I would say that you guys would be able to put 2 and 2 together.
Oh my God, he was the idiot running across parallel to the train.
Yes, that's what I was saying. You were right. And I will also.
Oh my God, what is he doing out here though? Like, oh fuck those. Oh no, don't tell me those corporal chicks are for Petrochem. Oh no.
I will send that to Hunter Murdoch. I was like Rupert Murdoch. No, that's not the name.
Murdoch.
I'll send that to Murdoch as well. Not to N54 just yet. To kind of give some more some more oomph to this, at least within like the street scene, to see if there might be folks that can provide some backup in that way, and find some more information about how Dre may have gotten here. So I'll be kind of texting behind the scenes to see if we can drum up some information about what it might be going on here with Dre.
Hey, Hero, turns out that fool in the suit I thought I saw, that was Dre. I don't know how he got out here. Apparently he got assaulted by 2 corpos and dragged out of a restaurant, so I have a feeling it's all connected.
Yeah, and I'll convey that as well via text to Murdoch.
Well, if he's out here somewhere, I need his ass in a pilot seat. So
well, I don't know what happened to him. I literally saw him running Are you okay?
Yeah.
That was a lot loud all of a sudden.
Sorry.
And we'll cut to Dre. You keep your phone in your back pocket, and you know what? With a critical success, they're busy prepping stuff, throwing stuff in the AV, and you've seen it in movies that you really enjoy, and a couple of brain dances, and you're able to get your legs through the handcuffs and get them to be in front of you with your agent in your hand, and you see this text from Maverick checking to see if you're okay where you are.
And Dre's response is, they're coming to kill y'all. All y'all. Lots of them.
At that point, he texts back. Okay, hold on. Already on it. Do you need a rescue?
Not worth.
Okay.
Tell him to drop a pin.
Drop a pin. We'll come get you in the chaos if we can.
Somebody will, if not us.
I'm being held by Militech. It's not a good move.
Try to keep your phone concealed. We'll come get you when all of this is over.
And then response is, I'm charging y'all for this by the hour.
And they are coming back into the AV. They're ready to take off. Do you want to give me a conceal object? Conceal reveal to see if you can put away the phone and so they don't see that you're texting?
I don't really care if I fail this roll, so we'll see what happens anyway.
And with a 14, you're able to do it. They give you enough time. Your hands are now in front of you. It's easy. Your big shiny 90s suit also has a big shiny inside pocket, and you're able to kind of just flip it in there as they get in, and you count them, 10 AVs taking off and start heading towards down this dusty road. Back at Dustville, Hornet comes running up to you, Hero. Hey, man, got it open.
What you got?
Let's crack it. Let's see what's in there. And I guess I'm assuming all you guys go and check it out.
I'll be the first to open it.
You just what?
My brain is immediately thinking of fucking the Ark, and we're all just gonna get melted game over when he opens.
Spoiler! You've been reading my notes.
Maverick would just be like,
TPK.
get back. Everybody get back in case this thing explodes.
And some people do. Chief Cisco does not, and Hornet is right there opening it. And
I'm telling you to specifically get back.
And they open it, and there are these kind of vials, are vials the right word? Just like clear in the middle with like metal around the edges, and inside is a liquid. And there are several of them, kind of big, maybe the size of like a rolling pin or something like that. You guys ever seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze? Thank you.
I remember parts of it, I think.
Okay. Yeah. But anyway, that kind of style container. Mm-hmm. And Cisco goes, jambalaya. And he grabs him and he goes, this is what we need. This is it right here. Oh, this is a Militech grade neurotoxin. We'll kill a lot of them.
So when I was
then let's go.
Let's get in the air and go and get everybody out.
Okay, we'll need to
I can't pile on. I'm going.
We'll see if we can find a way to get them into the AVs and the gyrocopters. We can disperse them. This is good. It's very good.
Did whoever was texting Dre pass along the word that they are coming?
I think Maverick did.
Yeah.
Did we pass that along to Cisco?
Oh yeah. No, that part I think that conversation just happened before Hornet came up to us. So,
you don't even have to, because you all hear them. The sound of 10 AVs. As they're approaching, you can see that the assault has begun. And I think we'll end our session right there.
Yep.
For tonight.
Holy shit.
The invasion of Dustville begins. Yeah. Great job, everybody. I had bad fun. I think
that was fun.
I loved you guys on the train just being like, you know what? Fuck it.
Listen, Maverick's self-preservation has gotten a lot better since episode 1. He's like, I'm not looking to die.
Sure.
Dre on the other hand.
Yeah, Dre don't give a fuck.
We want to come get you, but unfortunately, plot is preventing.
That would be a terrible fucking idea.
Yeah, the circumstances are like really hard for us to try and work around. Like we're trying, but we're like, no, we're gonna die.
We're gonna die. So it's either I don't want to kill Dre accidentally though, so let's hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, you gotta let your captain drop this neurotoxin on top of all these AVs, and then Dre's just like, eh.
We don't know you're in the AV, man. We know that you're somewhere.
Well, did you drop a pin?
I did.
I asked. Oh, you did. So we did know. Well, then yeah, and Maverick
so you would know that he's.
I told the hero and Redacted.
I am moving towards you.
and that's where we'll be like, no, yeah, I feel like that'll be a conversation Maverick remember to bring up in the next episode because I don't know if we have time for it. But yes, he would make that aware. Like, we have our friend of ours is on one of those. What do we do?
For the rest of
them. Welp. Drayden got kicked down a hill, kidnapped, kicked down a hill, choked out, found a fan, and now is flying towards a group of friends and family that have a neurotoxin bomb. This is the best day ever.
No, yeah, I feel really bad for Dre. Like,
but you look and fly.
If you go out, you'll go out looking cool.
No, Dre hates this outfit.
Oh, okay. I was trying to make you feel better. Okay, fuck off.
That's Dre's like, I'm hanging with the corpos outfit.
This is true.
But yeah.
In which case, Maverick will diss it with Dre when Dre comes back, because Dre's coming back.
But yeah, I enjoyed this session. Hope you guys did too. And I'm really worried about this invasion on Dustville. I'm worried about you. So, Yeah, if you guys have ideas for new characters or whatever, let me know. I'm down. I'll stop.
I can't tell if you're being serious. I remember session 0, you said have backup characters because this game is fucking deadly. I don't know if you're being serious or not.
I mean, the games that they tell you in the book, tell all of your players to have backup characters. Because as you can see, like, that rocket launcher that hit the train, I'll tell you now, does 8d6 damage. So that's 46 in one hit that could happen from a rocket launcher. So it's very possible that.
No, yeah. Well, that's fine. I'm just like, I can't tell if you're joking or not.
I'm not joking. It's possible at all times. Anytime you're in combat, it is very possible that you could die.
Okay.
But you guys are really good at getting the hell out of a situation, so.
We actually know when to run this time.
But I hope people are. I don't know if people are watching. I don't have the Twitch open, and I hope you enjoyed it. I guess we should do our sign outs and figure out if we're rating somebody, and let's do it. And then we'll start with Juice.
Hello, I am Juice, no pronouns, just Juice. I've been playing Redacted. Our net runner uses they, them pronouns. And you can find me here for this. You can find me on Saturdays playing Aurelio Valentin, our premiere in Vampire the Masquerade Philly by Night. Tomorrow evening, you can catch me on the premiere of Tales of Faerun, along with our fellow castmate Fairbear, over on the Greater Restoration channel at around 8 p.m. Eastern time every Thursday. And on my own Twitch channel, The Juice TM on Twitch, and you can find me on Twitter as well under The Juice TM.
Liz?
This is Fuzzy Slippers 05, wherever you want to find me. Mostly I'm here Wednesdays, obviously, and on Saturdays for our VTM game. You can also find me mostly on TikTok. I've been a little quiet lately because, as I'm sure you just saw, I'm getting over some crud. But yeah, there will be our VTM recap, hopefully up tomorrow, Friday.
Ivy?
Hi, I'm Ivy. You can find me at IVM2757 on Twitter, IVM_57 on TikTok, Nerd54 in chat when I do actually talk in there, and I stream whenever the hell I feel like it. Probably with all the snow days, I'm probably gonna do one soon, but I have a Ko-fi and an Amazon wish list for cosplay endeavors if you would like to donate to them. I don't know if I've updated the Ko-fi goal, so I might need to do that, but everything else is up to date. Here Wednesdays and on Saturdays I play Sorority Sanchez the Bruja, who is very ready to knock some armored people's asses onto the ground. I'm very excited.
Dimples und Dice.
Hello, everyone. I'm Prince, also known as Dimples and Dice around the internet. That's where you can find me at Dimples and Dice at Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, pretty much all of the social sites. You'll find me at Dimples and Dice. Let's see what I have going on this week. Tomorrow, I'm in 2 games, actually. You can catch me over on the Fae Forge Academy, Twitch at noon Eastern time. We'll be playing a game called The Reclamation Project, where I am playing a Minotaur who has been retired so long, he's went from level 20 back to level 1. Well, we're past level 1 now, but he's slowly getting his groove back as he gets back into fighting shape. And there's some really weird stuff. Not everyone has gone back from level 20 to level 1 the same way. My character has been atrophy. Other characters have had things happen to them. And then tomorrow night, you can catch me over on Martlet Games channel for a game where I am playing, or a short mini-series where I'm playing as a ghoul who is disgruntled with their Domitor and the VTM in the World of Darkness sort of setting. And this game's gonna be really good because the character I'm playing, I'm so excited to share. Like, so excited. I believe that is 8 p.m. question mark. But my memory is shot, so don't quote me on that. Check my Twitter. I'll retweet it. And then catch me as a storyteller for Philly by Night, 9 p.m. Eastern. And if you really, really like me, you can also catch me over in Vancouver by Night, just before that at 6 p.m. Eastern time over on Vancouver by Night's Twitch. And then keep an eye on my Twitter for everything else because I am busy and there's more stuff.
You're an extraordinary storyteller. You should be watching.
Also, if you saw today's Wordle, your Wordler.
What the fuck even is that?
I hope you thought of me. That's all I got. I'm not going to spoil it.
I've already used my double face palm.
I did that. You're nasty.
How am I nasty?
Oh, maybe I did
you know what Wordle even is?
I mean, I don't remember. I don't want to say. People maybe they didn't do that word.
I'm trying. That's why I didn't spoil it.
Okay. Is it some word?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that explains that.
I knew you were nasty. Yeah. I knew you were nasty.
Strong personal branding.
One that makes a lot of years. Sorry.
And I'm Mikey Mike. My alter ego is Hubby Jenkins. I play old time music and talk about Black people. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I have some online stuff coming up. I'm going to be in the West Coast at the end of the month, and I'm not going to Mardi Gras because I can't afford to go to Mardi Gras. Who the hell do I think I am? You can find me here on Wednesdays running Cyberpunk, and on Saturdays as Migo, Dabano, Hakeem. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
And so glad you guys came. I'm so glad we played. I had a good time tonight. And yeah, take us away, Maestro.
We're gonna go hang out with my friends over at the Overlords channel. They're playing Vampire the Masquerade tonight. That is a game that I've guessed it as Prince Jackson, and I'm usually there when there's a good chance to ruin their lives. Essentially, I mean, I'm a prince. I'm Ventrue. I start shit that they don't want to necessarily deal with, but I run shit and they don't. Anyway, we'll see y'all on Saturday. Have a wonderful night. And as always, it is a rolling Deez raids.
Hey.
Or rolling Deez TPKs. If you want to use that. Good night, everybody. We'll see y'all over there.
Good night. Peace, everybody. Peace. Da 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 do da do day. Skilly bop do bop.